I came up with a little idea which brings more motion into the house, but convinces you that there's motion outside. I started by creating an empty game object and added a whole bunch of child capsules, setting the renderer to only render shadows, randomly scattering them to create a sparse cylinder of these capsules. I wrote a very simple script to just infinitely spin the parent game object and place it outside the window. The effect is that we get this motion of shadows on the ground and a disruption of the light volumetrics, and you can imagine with some good sound design that this would make for a pretty convincing flock of birds. It is a bit repetitive if you stare, so I added a second group that spins in the opposite direction at a slightly different speed just to kind of break up the repetition. But again, for 5 minutes of work this buys us a lot of added life, and if the player can't see out the window with the bloom anyways, there's no real need to go much further than this. I am definitely known for getting a little bit carried away on the technical stuff, so I try to remind myself often to keep it simple and lean into the constraints of the world and the affordances that they offer you, until you really need the added complexity. There are always far more important things that you could be doing, so this is perfectly fine for now.